It's a weekend off for British Superbikes, but I still find myself on my way to a motorbike track. I'm on my way to Matterley Basin Motocross track near Winchester in the south of England. And that is because for 2024, England are the host country for the Motocross of Nations. For those that aren't familiar what that is, the Motocross of Nations is something like the Olympics or perhaps World Cup, where once a year all the countries around the world in motocross send their best 3 riders to represent their country in a team race. Everyone has that or just him? Yeah, let's go. In the past, this was divided in 3 categories, which was easily recognised by 125, 250 and 500. However, in modern day with 4 strokes, they've had to adapt a little, and they have MX2, which is the 250 category, and then MX1, which is a 450 category, and then like a Pro Open, which again is a 450 category.
Jackson is in second. Testing the limited traction. That's now. Front, Jim Lawrence for Australia goes first. Qui passe le retour, la route Pusinger.
There are 3 races, and each race has mixed categories. So the opening race will be for 450 Open and MX2 250s, and then the second race will be for MX1 450s and MX2 250s, and the final race of the day will be for Open Class 450 and MX1 450s. So you can imagine every rider is out there racing for their own pride and representing their country, but as a result of their results, the combined best scores will determine which country has the bragging rights for the greatest motocross country. every rider's out there doing their best, representing themselves and racing for their own pride. But they also have to bear in mind their country. So some tactics might come into play where they give up, a 450 rider may give up the best ideal grid place for their countryman who's on the 250 category, because the 250 is always going to get out driven to the first turn by a 450. So they might give up that best spot to the 250 rider to hope that they can get a good finish, and the 450 rider can make their way through the pack even from a bad gate position for the betterment of their country.
That was insane!
Here we go, Britain's going round the outside. Here we go. Throttle on. Mais il a phénoménal avec Luca Conan. Luca Conan extraordinaire. Look at Tomac. Here he is now. Geister. This is MMA versus MXGP. And they're going to do it. Simon Valentino. Febra coming back for the French. Febra absolutely. The big afternoon. These are the races that count. This is the points weighing on. The riders going head to head, racing for their country, but also racing for their own personal glory as well. Head to head races. This is just fantastic. The track is brilliant. Everything's great.
Each year a different country will host the event, and this year it's England. So as I live in England throughout the race season, I thought make the most of the opportunity to go and visit and watch the Motocross of Nations. And for a lot of people that have followed me for a time will know that I have a keen interest in motocross. That's where I started out, and as a kid growing up, I would have followed the results of this event, and had an interest in all the world championship riders challenging up against each other, because there is a bit of a divide in the motocross industry between America, which has a very dominant position in motocross, and then Europe having the world championship status. So it's always a good opportunity for all the different championship riders to level up against each other.